welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. If you are new here, please like and subscribe. My own name is Keely and today's video is going to be about my skincare routine. So I do have kind of a bit of a mixed kind of skin, if that makes sense. Like I've got combinations, so I do have breakouts from time to time. They're usually at this side of my face. Pretty sure it's hormonal. I've got a small little spot here at the moment, but generally I have pretty clear skin. So I'm just going to go through the products that I do use. I'm going to be telling you when I use them and how I use them, and I'm just going to be showing you. So do stick around. Okay, so basically there's some of these products that I use every single day religiously, and then there's some that I use like every second day, some that I use once a week. So I'm going to talk about what they are. I'm not going to use everything today obviously, but I don't have like a daily skincare routine because I do have so many products that I need to use, and some of them you can't use every day. Whether they're too acidic, whether they're too strong, I don't want them breaking down my skin a bit too much, but I like to think I have a good skincare routine in general, so I just thought I'd film it and let you know. Anyways, I'm going to start off by cleansing my face. I haven't got any makeup on, but last night I obviously did not take off my mascara properly, and it seems that there is kind of like residue fake tan on my neck at the moment. I am pale as a ghost, so that should not be there, but I was really tired last night, so I just went to sleep, so I didn't actually do my full routine, so I'm going to be doing it today. So the first thing I always do is I pre-cleanse. So if anyone is watching this and you like cleanse after makeup, and then maybe like you go to use a cotton pad and you find that there's still makeup on your skin, it's probably because you haven't cleaned it properly. So I use the Dermalogica pre-cleanse, and then I also use a cleanser on top of that, and then we kind of go in and exfoliate. So there's kind of 3 steps of cleaning, and then by that stage you can like rub a cotton pad with maybe your toner over your face, and it's not going to be picking up makeup, and that's exactly what I like. So I'm just going to be going in with my makeup remover. These are from Pennies, so Primark, if anyone's watching. They've got a soft side and they've got a tough side. I also use these from time to time, but this one is just dirty at the moment, but they're really, really good. They're like microfiber cloths and they just take off all your makeup, so I do recommend getting something like that. Baby wipes are really bad for your skin because they're filled with alcohol, and they can just make your skin like start to age and kind of just do damage as well to your pores and your skin. And just look, we only have this one skin on this earth, and let's just take care of it. And I do try to take care of mine as much as possible, and obviously want to reduce aging. So I'm just going to be showing you what I use. So anyways, I'm going to start with this little cloth on my hands, the microfiber one. I'm just going to run some warm water. I've ran the warm water, and now what I like to do is go into the Dermalogica pre-cleanse and just pop some of that on my hand. It's kind of, this texture I'd say is kind of like a water oil. So it's not a full like oily balm, if that makes sense. It's more like of a really watery oil, kind of like just liquid oil. Just doesn't feel as greasy or something, but it's just really, really, really good. And I use this to take off my makeup. Obviously I'm not wearing any right now besides the mascara. Oh, I'm taking a wobble. Yeah, but if I was wearing makeup during the day, I'd use this to take it off. I literally just melt it into my face like this. It melts off all the makeup because it's kind of like an oil base. It breaks down all of the makeup too. It's just really, really good. Okay, and now I can barely see from rubbing my skin so much. Now I'm going to go with my clean face cloth and just see if there's any residue from yesterday, because like I said, I did not clean up my face properly before going to bed last night. I'm just going to get all that off. Gonna go down my neck. I can see obviously I'd left makeup on my neck or something yesterday, but yesterday was Christmas shopping day, so I'm okay with not cleaning my face properly once. As long as you kind of catch up, it's fine. We've all had those nights where we fall asleep without properly cleaning. I always find this on my ears, because I put foundation on my ears because I'm so naturally pale compared to the fake tan that I wear, so I always like forget there, and then it's just pretty gross. Okay. Like my skin looked like I had no makeup on a second ago, but there obviously was something, so that's just why it's always better to, you know, like obviously I cleaned that last night, but yeah. So we're just going to clean off that cloth, and we're going to go in and cleanse once more. This time I'm using the Dermalogica special cleansing gel. I switched between this and the CeraVe one, the green CeraVe foaming cleanser I think it is. I know it's just the gel one, it's for sensitive skin, or it's for dry skin. I can't remember, but I use that. I actually love that, it was a godsend, but I got the Dermalogica set, so I'm just using that one at the moment, but I don't find anything wrong with using it. I do really like it. I do love the pre-cleanse, but I'm just going to put a bit of this on this and really get in there to my face. Especially my hairline, I feel blondes know the struggle with the hairline, like you just end up getting it like, I'm really blonde, so if I get any makeup like near my hair, it just looks like I've got orange roots. It's not good. It's not a good look. Okay, done. Just gonna clean this. So I'm gonna now just pat dry my face. The towel, you're not supposed to, like, I'm soaking myself. You're not supposed to like harshly rub your face because you can just start tearing like small little kind of micro holes and micro scarring. You can like stretch it. So I'm just going to pat dry my face with the towel. Okay. So what I sometimes do if I'm in the mood for it, like once a week I think I use the Dermalogica, this is the Daily Microfoliant, but because I use exfoliants in other of my products, I don't like to over exfoliate, and this is like a physical exfoliant as well. I prefer chemical exfoliants because a physical one, the same with what I was saying a minute ago with micro scarring, so I've got small little like pores left on my skin that are like from old previous spots, and sometimes if you use a like physical exfoliant, which this one, this is like a rice base. Yeah, it's a rice-based powder. Because you can actually feel the grains, like there's a chance that that can like stretch out some of your micro scarring. So I like to use chemical exfoliants as much as possible as opposed to physical exfoliants, but I do use this once a week even though it is a daily one. But yeah, just to let you know, basically you pour this on your hand, it comes out like a little powder, and then you just have to activate it with water, lather it between your hands, and you scrub it into your face. You do feel super clean afterwards, but again, I'm just not going to do it for today. But my skin is looking pretty shiny at the moment. Also, I am starting to develop wrinkles a little bit, if you can see them here. So I'm doing this the whole time, but I have got products that are actually reducing that. So about 2 weeks ago, these wrinkles are actually pretty prominent. I don't know if I've got a picture, but they were pretty prominent, and I was honestly not happy with that. So I've just started going back using my retinol and stuff, and it's been working so well. Also, my face was so swollen a few weeks ago. It was just so, I don't know if I've got a picture, and I don't know if I'm able to insert a picture, but if I do, I'll leave it here. But I've started like massaging my face every single day, like this. And it's just after giving me like more of a defined face shape, which is good because obviously I'm not like on the skinnier side of, I don't know, my body. I obviously have gained weight and stuff, so a lot of that did go to my face. But by doing the exercises where I'm like draining my face and stuff, I've given myself a little bit of a facial structure back. So I'll show you quickly. I just get my knuckles and I do this and this. I look a bit wild, but I just run over like this over my face continuously, and it just like drains the lymph nodes. I don't know what that means, I just know that it works, because like I do that for about 5 or 10 minutes and my face will be pretty red, but like it's just really good, okay, especially if you wake up really puffy in the morning. I'm gonna move on. Right, so this is one of the first products we're using as an exfoliant. This is the Nip and Fab Exfoliate. It's the Glycolic Fix and Liquid Glow, and it's Extreme 6%. So we're just going to put a teensy bit of this onto a cotton pad. If you don't use cotton pads, you can use anything. You can use the face cloths that I was using a second ago, like so. And Nip and Fab is actually only a new thing for my skincare, but I'm really liking it. And this is just going to chemically get rid of any of like, you know, like dead skin and stuff that a physical exfoliant would do, like getting rid of old dead skin cells, dry patches, things like that. A liquid exfoliant or a chemical exfoliant would do that as well. Just breaks it down without you harshly scrubbing and making like abrasive cuts to your face. But that is that. And I always see people on YouTube as well, and like, good for them, but they have got really clear skin. and I don't see people with like all this going on. So hopefully some of you can relate to this, because obviously I do take care of my skin, but I still do come up with breakouts from time to time, like I said just here. It doesn't happen too often, it's usually the time of the month, but it still happens. This is another toner that I do use as well. I used to use the Pixie Glow toner, but I found out that there is a lot of alcohol in it, so I don't know if it's that good for your face. And to be honest, I haven't checked the Nip and Fab ones either, so I don't know. I just remember reading about it somewhere and didn't do my own research. So this is the PHA toner from the Inky List, and the Inky List is another new brand that I'm using at the moment, and I really, really do love it. I've swapped loads of my products from the Ordinary to the Inky List, just for the simple reason that my face has been getting really used to the Ordinary products, so I wanted to try something new. The Inky List basically has everything that the Ordinary has, and it's the same affordability, so I have nothing to say bad about the Ordinary, only that my skin was getting a little bit too used to the product, so I've just moved over to the Inky List. So I hope that helps. So weekly as well, just what I'm going to tell you is I use this on my skin every single week. It's really hard because it always sells out, but it's from the Ordinary and it's the AHA 30 peel mask. So it's this red liquid. You put it on your skin for 10 minutes, and when you take it off, it's an exfoliant mask. And your skin just is glowing. It feels so nice. It feels so like firm. It's absolutely amazing, but it's really, really, really strong. And it can be really abrasive if you do use it too often. So if you are using this, I'd use it once a week or once every 2 weeks. There's just no need to be using it more than that at all. And also I do see people on TikTok using this and their face is completely red. That is way too much. You literally need a small little drop of this. It should be a faint little pink layer on your skin and not an entire red mask. That will rip your skin to shreds. Okay, so a few different products that I'm going to be using right now is a lactic acid. So I'm going to use my lactic acid, just a few little drops. This is from the Ordinary as well. And I just pop this everywhere. The lactic acid is also a chemical exfoliant. So yes, we have used the Nip and Fab one and this. But the Nip and Fab one is a toner more than an exfoliant. This one is literally an exfoliant. So this is a high strength lactic acid superficial peeling formulation. So apply once per day, ideally in the PM, can be diluted with other treatments to reduce strength until skin develops tolerance, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is, it works for me. My skin is actually glowing at the moment. Anyway, again, you don't have to use all these products. Sometimes when I'm like wrecked and tired and I don't want to use too much, I'll use my pre-cleanse, I'll use my cleanse, I'll use a toner and I'll use a moisturiser, and then I'm like, I'll also always use my retinol too. So maybe like 5 steps is like my minimum. Anyways, next I'm going to go in with my collagen booster. This is from the Inky List. Small little bit because girls, we want that collagen back in our life. This helps plump skin. Especially around my under eyes, we don't want those bags staying there forever, and I go kind of scarcely everywhere else. Because then I go using products that will tighten my skin, so it's healthy balance. Always do your neck, never forget. Okay, so these are 2 products that I go in between from using. So this is hyaluronic acid and this is niacinamide. I do use these from the Ordinary as well. Like I said, I'm just trying them from the Inky List at the moment because they did, I got used to them too much with the Ordinary. But hyaluronic acid is basically for dry skin and niacinamide helps for oily skin. I've got combinations, so I actually use a little combination of them. Sometimes I just, depending on the day of what I'm going to do. So right now, I do feel like my skin is a little bit dry, so I'm just going to go in with the hyaluronic instead of the niacinamide. It's just a little bit like this. And that's the thing with combination skin, it's hard to get products because it's hard to get products that work for you and what you need them to do. Because sometimes you want less grease, sometimes you need more hydration. It's just a little bit of both, but you can get hydration with oil control. You just got to use a little bit of hyaluronic acid and a little bit of niacinamide. And that is everything. I'm just going to go in with a moisturiser for my neck, and it's the Hello Good Stuff Milky Face Moisturiser, and it's calming and hydrating with turmeric. And if your face is ever a little bit irritated from all the creams that you're using, don't be afraid to pop this on, or any moisturiser, just to kind of even it all out. And that is it. Just going to talk through some other products that I do use but won't be using at the moment, but that is basically the normal skincare routine. Now it does look like it takes a lot of time, Like I'm fully aware that that looks like it takes a lot of time, but when you're kind of used to doing it and you're used to having, like, I have my serums laid out on my dresser all the time, so I usually come into the bathroom, wash my face, and then I'll go into the beauty table, sit down, and I'll just be like serum, toner. Like, it just kind of happens really quickly, and then I let that dry for like about 20 minutes, and then I'd usually go to bed and put on a moisturizer. So I'll just like lock in all the products, then wait the 20 minutes and then go to bed. So that would be like more my nighttime routine, but I do use other products as well from time to time that I'm not going to be using right now because it's actually not nighttime at the moment, it's actually daytime. So I'm just having a little bit of a pamper day. But I will share, if you ever do want a quick glowy look, say if you're going on holidays, say if you're like just gonna wear no makeup leaving the house, I find this to be amazing. It's from Boots and it's called a glow serum. So it's a glow essence. A few drops of this and your face will basically look like this glowy, but with just this product. It's like really hydrating and it just leaves that nice little glow, healthy kind of plump looking on your face. On top of that, I do actually have 2 eye creams. One of them's in the bedroom, so I'm not going to be able to show you that at the moment, but it's a caffeine one and it's just from Boots. This actually isn't one at all, so I can't even show you that. But my last 2 products on my routine are, which I'm not going to do because I'm going to be putting on makeup in a little while, is an eye glow serum for your eyebrows and an eye glow serum for your eyelashes. You basically put this one on eyelashes as eyeliner like this, and then you put this one here like this, and it just helps them grow. So that is absolutely everything. There's nothing else really to add, and yeah, I hope that you've learned something from my skincare routine. I'm not a skin guru or anything like that. I'm just sharing what I use on my face, and it has been helping so far. I don't suffer with major breakouts. I don't really suffer with oily or dry skin anymore because I've found the products that work for me. The only thing I get is this hormonal breakout, but I can't really prevent that as it does come at my period. So yeah, thank you for watching and please subscribe for more.